My forthcoming book soon enough, hopefully. Or let's put it this way, you'll pay for it soon enough, hopefully. A gentleman came up to me after the first panel and asked, how come we didn't talk about Donald Trump? And I think it's an excellent question. I think we should bring it up.
Sheer jealousy of his leonine magnificence.
Well, I would say this. Had Donald Trump been moderating this debate, it would have been a lot better.
That's the question. Why don't we let these guys moderate our debate? Why don't we get Rachel Maddow out there just to cut to the chase? Why do we let these people moderate our debate? Is there some way that, for example, I don't know, what's a magazine that comes to mind? National Review.
I think a panel of Ramesh Ponnuru, me, and Mark Stein would be a lot of fun.
What if you and I was to make hamburgers?
We'll do the vice president.
I have facets. I can come up with a question.
You could be one of those guys in the audience and, Rob, how do you pronounce this? Long. I got my question to you.
We got a question from Yahoo.
I tried to bring up Donald Trump. I'll just say, look, President Donald Trump. First of all, I'm a Fox News contributor. I like Fox News. I cannot stand the way everyone at Fox News kisses Donald Trump's butt. And you turn to Fox and Friends every morning.
But Jonah, it's an exquisite butt.
Yeah, it's gold plated.
It's gold. It's the most popular butt in America.
Well, no. And Donald Trump is the classiest butt. You always tell someone has no class when they use the word class a lot. But I think if Trump is elected president of the United States, nickel slots in the Lincoln bedroom is just like a great idea.
And the gilding of every surface of the White House. I look forward to that. If Jack is around with a microphone, I might wonder if we would take some questions, some observations from folks who have seen this and are anxious to expostulate. We got hands going up here because we're just running out of views here.
When Lileks gives you orders, you know you've hit 5.
Yeah. You really need to look at think about what color your parachute is.
So let's see here.
Well, before was anybody's mind changed tonight? A total waste of time.
Let's just go this way to that way and move our way through the. Keep them short because we're all.
I'm a nude supporter. I don't know about the button I'm wearing, but I just wanted.
What does the button say?
It's a nude.
How did you do it? You think?
Oh, I thought he did pretty well, but I would like to make a comparison, see what you guys say about this. Compared to Mitt, who kind of, you keep waiting for the point, but it never quite gets there, but then by the time he gets there, it's gone. Newt's problem is that he gets to it so clearly and concisely. He has all this extra time that he doesn't fill, so he's done and off the stage. I mean, do you kind of get that?
I like that. I
do too, but it kind of limits the amount of time he has during the debate.
But it's not the time, it's the point made. Everybody remembers.
I just wanted to hear some of that.
Yeah, I mean, Newt brings the hammer down, clang, like that, and that's all he needs to say about it. And for him to expand, and go on, and be gaseous in his words, like I'm doing right now, just simply with my voice, is dull after a while. I mean, that's what we love, is his clarity and his conciseness.
The only smart man in the room.
Thank you. I don't know. He's not the only smart man. It'd be me. I'm sorry. Sometimes I hear what I want to hear.
I didn't go after you. You're smart too.
The gentleman in the blue shirt.
Get to know him.
The Trump comment makes me think about what do you think the chances are that a third-party candidate might emerge, or like a conservative or a phony conservative that'll screw everything up?
Well, I know some smart, serious political people who really think John Huntsman's a plant. And I can understand that, but
What do you
no, they think that he's laying down this predicate that he's like the smart, sensible Republican, and then he's going to pull a John Anderson, like in 1980, and run as an independent. He can self-fund in a heartbeat, and he did work for Obama. I'm not necessarily sure I buy that, but it's not crazy on its face. You know, it was the historian Richard Hofstadter, who I'm not normally a huge fan of, but he has this great line about third parties, right? That they're like bees. They have their impact by stinging and then they die. And any third party that comes out, right, is going to be a party that takes more votes from Republicans. And that's the problem with third parties, is that they elect the politician that they are most opposed to.
Draft Nader.
That's what we see more from this Bob Ely character I told you about before. Remember, cut the asinine crap?
I actually think it's close to zero. It's not zero, but it's close to zero. Because if you're looking at a pretty settled, what I think is going to be a pretty settled moment on Tuesday, and then a pretty strong showing for the front runner in South Carolina, there's just not going to be that much error there. So I actually think it's going to be close to zero, ultimately.
It is amazing that Mitt Romney is the weakest front runner we've had in 40 years, and it looks like he's going to have a clean sweep of the first 4 primaries.
Scary.